Baby, it ain't always easy. Oh, you know, sometimes it's just downright hard. And lately, you've been feeling dizzy, spinning all around, trying to find my heart. And maybe you've been feeling like quitting. Raise your head and look at how far we've come. It's crazy, all the wars we're fighting, and all of the battles we face in love.
I'm RAINE'S and I'm a filmmaker, and I love making films, and I've been making films for most of my life.
Making good coffee's easy. You've got to have the right equipment and the most expensive coffee. What?
That's not how you make good coffee.
Oh, I suppose you know better.
Come with me.
Coffee's so expensive these days, it's much better to grow your own. My name's Michael Pascal, and I roast my own coffee. I didn't even know it was here really, shat out by some bird. Do you know about macho coffee?
No.
Normally, a berry has two beans in it, and they're flat, you know, but sometimes we get a bean and it's got one big round coffee bean.
Okay.
And for some reason, you know, the Mexicans and the Guatemalans, that's macho coffee.
Got my first movie camera when I was 9 years old. It's an East German Pentaker 8. Really great camera. It's got an interchangeable lens, fully manual of course. Clockwork, didn't need batteries. I've still got it. I'm still using it. I actually came from a long line of photographers. My grandfather was a professional photographer for a lot of his life, and my dad was also interested, but of course movies weren't all that available in those days. Won a few awards, nothing major, a few local awards, Film Networking Industry Association awards for Best Film with Animation, and another one for Best Short Film. Won a few local type awards. I think The Hard Sell, which I co-produced with Andy Raza, won the Huskisson Film Festival a few years ago.
I've often been the subject of those videos, which is maybe not quite as good, but it's really interesting, and seeing him enjoy learning all the new technical things with different equipment.
There's still a lot of evidence of recent volcanic activity. The ground is littered with volcanic glass or obsidian. Although the Devil's Bedroom has cold running water, due to the thermal activity, much of the water in the gorge is very hot indeed. I married Deb in 1980, and she's always encouraged me in whatever I've tried to do, whether it be filming or all other activities. We have our own interests. She's into horses, but it's given me a lot of opportunities to move into a rural setting which has really nice scenery and really nice ambience.
Don't give up on me just yet. This may seem as bad as it gets. All these rough nights and late hours, but if that ain't no rain, ain't gonna be no flowers.
Yeah, I've made made hundreds of movies over the years that I've been making movies. It wasn't my career, by the way. You can't make any money making movies. So I trained in psychology and mainly worked for the public service in rehabilitation and careers, that type of thing. I took early retirement and then did start a small production company, Shoestone Productions, and continued to make movies. Shot a few marketing videos, mostly weddings, and still kept up making the short film drama movies.
The impact of the business on my life. Well, firstly, I was a part of the team when we went to weddings, which was very exciting, and it's always a happy occasion. So I really enjoyed that. And I like to see all the different types of weddings there were, and meeting the family and talking to them and seeing what their expectations were. And so that was really fun.
Yeah, as a psychologist, I was mainly working in careers advising, that type of thing. I had the opportunity to talk to a lot of people, find out a lot about personality, and I was able to incorporate some of that knowledge into making films. I wasn't too interested in the technical side.
Our mailbox is at the foot of our driveway, and our driveway is half a kilometre long. Coming back, it's all uphill. Now here's a good idea. I'll use my horse, Little Guy. Little Guy's been having a 6-month spell, but he still loves me. He'll be fine.
Yeah, like I said, I've always been interested in movies. I think the best director that inspired me the most was Federico Fellini, and La Dolce Vita, which is a film that just about covers everything that you can think of, and it's got a lot of depth and many levels and just very clever, and I'd like to make something like that.
Said it there.